Hey y'all, happy World Autism Day. If you did not know, it is Autism Awareness Month. And this is something really close to my heart because I am autistic. I have what's called Asperger's syndrome. And the definition of Asperger's syndrome is often considered a high functioning form of autism. And it basically, we have difficulties interacting socially. We have a lot of repetitive behaviors. We can be clumsy, which I am really clumsy a lot. And sometimes I talk too much, which I've been told I do a lot. But the thing is, with me, I get really passionate about things. I feel things. I'm sort of an empath in a way, and I feel things so deeply sometimes that it just overwhelms me. Now, not everybody with Asperger's is the same. We have different abilities. We think differently. Not one is the same as any other. We're all special in our own way. We're not retarded. Um, we aren't stupid. We're very smart, especially in things we're very passionate about. And there has been so many successful people with Asperger's over time. Me, myself, I do have some trouble, though I'm very social. It's mostly people with on the internet. I am passionate about gaming. I love gaming, everything about PC gaming, role playing games, fantasy. That is my passionate. My second passionate is Jesus and God. And if you are around me, you will hear me speaking about either one of two things. It's either going to be gaming or it's going to be Jesus. And that's my passions. Now, if you go to somebody else, my son, for instance, his passion is politics and the military, and he studies uh, all kinds of history and the politics going on in the world. So when I call him every week, it's going to be politics, basically. But I just want to, it frustrates me, okay? I have no filter. As I'm known as Aspie. Most of us do not have filters. I'm telling you now, we don't. Or I don't, at least. So I'm just going to tell you the truth. We don't have really the ability to tell a lie. It's beyond our power to really lie. And if we do lie, we tell off on ourselves. It's inevitable. We follow rules, usually to a T if rules are set. But most of us are very oppositional. We have oppositional defiance disorder. And when it comes to me, if somebody tells me I can't do something, 10 to 1, I am going to go out and do it just to say I'm going to do it anyway. And it's not because I am trying to be mean. It's just something that's hard for me to control inside myself. And it's not something that I'm against authority, or it's hard to explain it. But it's also benefited me in a lot of ways, because when I've been faced with things, different things in my life, doing the opposite has saved me more than I can ever tell you. It has shocked people because I do things so differently than what a typical person would do it. And it's hard for me to find words sometimes because actually what I'm thinking in my head does not necessarily come out of my mouth the way I want it to come out. I have my meltdowns at times, not very often as I used to have, but I get so overwhelmed with things. And I have been going on Facebook a lot. I see all these ASPE groups, and I actually run my own ASPE group for gamers. And we have a lot of wonderful people in there, and they can go in there and they can just obsess on their gaming without people telling them that they're crazy or they're nerdy or anything like that, and they can feel safe and comfortable with their gaming and not be judged for it because it's just something we love to do. And sometimes this is a hard subject for me to discuss because, like I said, we all have our own personal experiences. But what I want to do, I want to empower other people with autism, other people with Asperger's syndrome, because lately it's infuriated me. Because I see other people with autism limited to what they could do. They're so insecure about being out in the world that they feel like they're going to fail. They feel like they're not good enough. They're judged by so many people looking down on them. They want to be in relationships, but they feel that they will never find one. They'll always be alone. And I'm telling you, it's just not the case. And I have to tell myself this every single day. I tell my own child this. That it doesn't care. It does not matter what society says. Just because you have a label of being autism, the only limitations you have in this life, now listen to me, the only limitations you have in this life is the ones you put against yourself. Now, you find yourself being passionate, whether it's gaming or it's politics or it's a certain project you're working on or you want to accomplish in your life. If you set your mind to do it, and I do not care who in the world says you can't, either if it's your parents, if it's your spouse, if it's somebody else in the autism community saying you have autism, you just can't do it. No, it's a lie. If you put the time and effort into it, if you really dream to do it, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. And I know I ramble on a lot, and I apologize for that because it is part of who I am. I have been abused. I have been mentally run down. I have been bullied. Not even a couple weeks ago, I was streaming some game, and I do that on occasion, and somebody comes in and tells me, nobody is going to watch you because of the fact you're fat, ugly redneck. Now, I sat there for a moment, and yes, I could quit streaming, but I do not stream because of the fact I want attention. I don't stream because I think I'm going to get all these donations or money or anything. I do it for the love of gaming. So sometimes you have to think outside the box, turn things around, and what I said was, well, I got some roadkill burning on the tires on my balcony. Let me just go get that and I'll get back to you. It does not matter what people think about you. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are talented. You are amazing. Do not let society determine who you are. No, God made us this way for a reason. And I want to empower you today to not let society determine who you are just because you have a disability, or they say you have a disability, or you lack things that, what we call NT people, neurotypical people, say. You can be loved. You can be a part of society, and you can be highly successful. But it does not happen overnight. You have to actually want to do it. You have to work at it. It's something you have to work at every single day. There are days I get up and I live alone. I am on Social Security. I don't really have a job. It's hard for me to actually work out in society because of the fact I do have my meltdowns. I do get highly upset when I don't do things right. And I'm more of an independent person. But that does not stop me from trying to make some kind of difference. And I can tell you, for a span of 15 years, I was in the deepest depression. I was suicidal. I gave up. I was on all kinds of drugs that made me not able to function. I could not take care of my children. I was in a failed relationship. I was being mentally abused every single day. And I look back on my life today, and I have come so far in my life. I will turn 41 this month, at the end of the month. And all I want to do is tell you that if I can do it, as old as I am, you can do it. You can do anything in this life that you want to. Do not let people stop you from accomplishing your dreams. But like I said, you have actually got to work at it. And nothing ever successful is easy. It's not going to be easy. And I'm not going to tell you it's easy. I'm not going to lie to you. But remember, you are amazing. You are special. And there's no one in this world like you. And I just want to tell you and empower you to be who you are. Now, people find me crazy and I am extremely random, but you're never going to be bored in my presence because you never know what I'm going to say or do. But I can guarantee that I can always put a smile on your face because I do love people. I love seeing people smile. And I have been through so much in my life. I know how it feels to be put down, to be called ugly, to be called stupid, to be called fat. I know how it feels to be alone. But you know what? It's okay. Because we are so much more than that. And I just want to tell you how much you are loved. How wonderful you are. How amazing you are. And just because we have autism or Asperger's or you have some other disability, the government calls me mentally retarded. But you know what? That doesn't make me retarded. No, people can call you all kinds of names. They can push you around. But you make your own happiness. Do not let society determine who you are. Be you. Be the beautiful, autistic you that you are. And I just want to spread not only autism awareness, but change the way awareness is. Let's empower each other. Because if we empower each other and not speak about all the negative society puts on us, then we'll be stronger. We will be more successful. And it is just a way of changing the way you think. Instead of locking yourself up in the box, come outside the box and be the rainbow. Because we are all kinds of colors in this world. And we make up the world. And you are loved more than you will ever know. And so when you walk out today, think to yourself, I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. I am somebody special. I am more than they say I am. And I am not just some shadow without a face in a crowd. Yes, we have our meltdowns. And it is hard for us to be in society sometimes. But I believe each one of us can overcome. I believe that with all our heart. My heart. And so, I know this has been a long video, but I'm just really passionate about this. And so, just go out and be you. And let's spread autism awareness and empower people instead of being spreading the negative. because we are who we are and we can't change that. And I just want to end this video with confessing blessings over you, because you are a blessing. You are a wonderful, beautiful blessing. And so, stay amazing. Comment below if you want to add anything. Subscribe to the channel. I do different things because I am so random. And have an awesome Autism Awareness Month. Bye.